Hey, crafty friends. Welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome and thank you for joining us. I think I'm going to try to work on some covers tonight. I've got a few covers I need to get done, fix up. And this is that kit where we were working on the music parts I was telling you about. It's called Classic Christmas. And it just had the journal pages, and it came from Wizards Art Designs, right there. So this is it, and I think it's really pretty because you can see it has music back in the background, pretty much of all the pages. And I did a tea stain on the back of it because I thought it would go good with it. But yeah, it has music pretty much about on every page. So I thought it would be good to put, the music in the background. And then the pockets, I want to have music in the couple flat pages. So I'm going to try to get this video, maybe the next one, I'm going to show you the journals that we're going to get done in the next couple of weeks. And so we need to get journal covers and such going together. See what we have in pocket situation wise. Get our journals sewn in and that type of stuff. So that is our journal for the music stuff. Now here is the cover piece. Then it was a table placemat is what it was, and I just cut it in half, and it's going to be about 6 3/4 inches wide and just under 8 3/4 inches tall. So now what I was wanting to do, because I thought this would go with that, is I want to take the music that came from, it's just a frame that came out of this vintage Christmas craft thing from Hobby Lobby. So I want to frame this right here for that Santa Claus to be in the middle, and I'm going to put it on here. So we're going to glue that down and try to glue that to this. That's what I want to do, and then the rest of it we'll use as like we can use it as pockets or tags or what have you. I didn't print on the back of it, so we'll have to, I'll probably wind up using it as pockets, to be honest. So we're just going to work on some covers tonight is what I'm wanting to do, and hopefully we'll get our covers done. So I went through last night, and because I have my covers like in with my paper packs, the ones that I was wanting to do, and the pieces for like all of the ephemera that we've been making throughout Christmas and that. So there's certain ones that I have for that has the music on it. I want music pockets in this and the flip pieces, but now where we have all the ephemera has music on it, I don't really care, but I do want the pockets to have the ephemera on it. So I'm going to try my best to center that up in that. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this glue off of here for now, because when we glue that, we'll have to put Fabri-Tac on it, and that'll be fine and dandy. So I was like, I just need to get some not pockets, got pockets on the brain, y'all. I need to get my covers fixed up. So I want to get my covers situated sewed his signatures together. I gotta get something out of my eye. Apparently, I got something in my eyeball. Probably glitter, because I have pieces of glitter flying around. Okie doke. Let's see. Scissors, that's what I'm needing. I got distracted because I had something in my eyeball. Couldn't see nothing. But that pack of that ephemera from Hobby Lobby had several frames in it, and I made several covers to go on some journals. And so I'm just wanting to get my covers done. So I was trying to get through and assess the situation pretty much, basically. And then we can use this as pockets of what have you. Okay, so I think, and see, now I want to put that on there as the cover. I think that's going to be pretty. Let's look and see. Yep, I like that. And I have some that's in a 12 by 12 here. I pulled out. See, and this is the brown. But I was like, because that's cover is white. So then I wanted the white. So I didn't want, you know, too grungy. So these are some pieces that I pulled where I was like, well, I can make some cover pieces out of that. Be real beautiful. Okie doke. So now I'm going to put that on there. I think I'm going to take my lace out from underneath this for my closure, because as you can see, this is sewn together here. So we need to do that. So I think I'm going to do that. And I'm wondering if I run this, that's not going to be enough to tie that. It is not. This is a piece my sister brought me. I was wondering if I could run it behind it. I might have to cut it. And so we'll cut it and then just do it like right in here. And that'll give me a few more inches. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing if we could do that. And have that on the front as our tie piece. Because that'll wrap all the way around the journal. It sure enough will. I think that's what I'm going to do, y'all. I'm going to cut it and glue it underneath here. And that'll give me a good 3 inches. So maybe we could be able to make a bow. Hopefully we can. Because I don't think I have any more of this. I really don't. Okay. I'm going to even it up and cut it and glue underneath it on both sides. That's not going to work either. Did we not just have that around there? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just get that clear and certain right now. I do not have a clue. Okay. Because, you know, we can take and do that where it's shorter on one side and longer on the other. I've done that too. Okay. Let me give me some lace over here to work with. Do we want red or do we want green? I want green, but I think I'm going to have to go with red. I want to use this piece because it matches so well with it. I wonder if I hook it here, I can bring it around. Take that and pull it down underneath it and just double lap it like so. No, I don't like that either. What are you doing, knucklehead? Trust me, I don't know, honey. So that's the only issue with this, is figuring out a tie piece for it. A closure, if you will. Down my fingers. My fingers hurt so bad because it's so cold here, y'all. Okay, so see, we can do that because I've done this before where it's got like a shorter piece on the front and then the piece wraps around the back, and you can tighten a bow right here. Okay, let me see. What are we thinking? Yeah, I like the lace wrapped around the front better than I do that darker piece. Okay, yep, let's do that. That works. Probably have to use this whole piece, but that's okay. I got more somewhere. Well, I say that like I don't know where it's at. It's over yonder in the box. Okay, so I'm going to cut this about here so we can have us a good bow in the front of it. So then you would have the short one and the long one. Take the short one and put it in the front. It's both going to be glued here. So you have the short piece hanging. What am I doing? I got clippy bits to clip this stuff with. Quit fumbling around with your fingers and hang on to it with a clipper, knucklehead. Alright, so then we could take that. We're going to take this piece. Oh, I'm set. I got my foot on it. And we'll take that piece there. And we'll cut it about the same, because see, then you can take and make you a bow in the front over here. You take and tie a bow up. Yep. Let's do that. Okie dokie. Okay, so then we got this piece to play with still. I got some more of that over there somewhere in my red and green lace bin. I'm going to take this green piece here and put it in that, because it probably will be used as a closure somewhere along the lines. And I got to look in that big box my sister brought me, because pretty sure there's some more of this in there. Okay, so now let's see. Can we tie a bow with you, buddy? Yeah, I can if I can tie right. Yeah, we'll be able to tie us a bow and have a closure for our journal. Awesomeness. Cool. That'll work. Okie doke. So that's where that's going to go. Alright, so now we just got to get our fabric tack over here and get it all glued. Alright, so now the short piece, when you do this, the short piece has to go in the front, so it will be able to tie. get the Fabri-Tac. Let's Fabri-Tac it up. Okay, so now I'm trying to get my mat straight and get myself straight on this stool, because for some reason I feel like I'm sitting crooked. Okay. All right. So let's go right about in here. That's about halfway. It's right there. Alright, so I'm wanting to put my lace bit on first, and I want it to come out from underneath this. So just making sure that I eyeball that up where it's at. So put that one down. I'm going to put a little more Fabri-Tac in between the laces. Well, I said it was that the Fabri-Tac will come out. So I'm going on where the scallops are, right up to the edge. And I'm going right back over top of that lace to make sure that those two lace pieces connect and stay together. And of course, you know we got Fabri-Tac fingers, why not? Okay. Said right on top of it, not beside of it, on top of it, buddy. There we go. Now space it a bit. Okay. I may have to do this kind of closure with a couple of these, because I've got a couple that's like this. The next one I've already got closure and lace bits on it. We just got to glue the topper on the top of it, and we'll be fine. Alright, so now I'm going to slide this over here, and we're just going to put that on top of there. I like that a lot. Come on, Fabri-Tac, come out of the bottle. It's cold in here, so, you know, the glue moves slow. But if I lay it down, it's going to ooze out. I'm getting close to the edge so my topper won't come off. Especially this edge over here that's going to be on the lace. I want to center that up the best we can there. Okay. I'm just making sure that these two laces are glued together here on the side, because the only separation point that I want is from right here at the beginning of the journal cover. I don't want it to separate up here, because then it might pull the cover off, or the topper off. Okie dokie. So then there, There's that journal cover. And that's awesome. And I just, like a dummy, stuck my hand right in it. Okay, so I like that bit. Let's put the lid on that. And we'll just leave it sitting there for a minute. Okay, so there is this a journal topper for that one. And I hold it up. Oh yeah, I like that. Y'all like that? What you think? I think that's going to be cute. I'm going to set it over here on the other table to let it dry for a second. Just to let that lace dry in here. Let's get to work on the other one. Okay, so I'm going to put the stuff underneath it, the pack that it's with. So I thought you all would like to see, you know, what journal pieces we have and what's going with what. All right, so now this one here, these picture frame and the little words were also in that vintage Christmas paper crafting kit from Hobby Lobby. So I thought it would look good on here like this. And we've already got, you know, this is one of the covers we made earlier. Way earlier. So I thought that would look good there on that. And then we just have, this is a cut apart. It's a page from, what is that? Who are them people? Oh my goodness, woman. My Porch Prints. That's who this inside piece is from. And you can see it's one of the ones where I printed it upside down. Alright, so this one is going to go for Christmas lace, and I thought that would be pretty. Alright, so that's the cover, and this is Christmas lace, and this is by Print Scrap Journeys. And there's their name. Alright. Now this is the one where it had excuse me, like just laces, like the pages were edged and laced with the berries and the pine and stuff like that. And I did the teeth on the back, and it has, you know, like the words and stuff, you know, backgrounds. Just a real pretty Christmas theme color, so you can pretty much do, you know, all kinds of different Christmas ephemera in this. That's why I liked it so much, because it lends itself to where you could basically make up ephemera and just put it in here. And see, that has like the lace around it. So I was like, yeah, that'd be real pretty to do for like a and see, because it has red, green, gold, white, and a little bit of burgundy, so that's why I chose the burgundy topper for that. And it has the red and green lace. So yeah, so I was like, yeah, that'll be pretty for that. And I was like, yep, that'll work for that one. So, but yeah, I didn't add any extra pages in this because it had, you know, plenty enough. I just printed the tea dye, the same tea dye color page on all of the backs, because it was darker tea dye and it matched. So it's the same tea dye on the back of all of that. So yeah, I like all of this. And so these, some of these here where I have added lace and stuff to the pockets and things like that, that's what's probably going to go in this. So that's that one with that topper. And so I just wanted to, you know, because it has so much, you know, prettiness on the pages and such, I was like, well, I'm just going to do this topper that I think will be pretty. It says 'tis the season to it. And it's all of the colors that's in the journal. Now I do have was some fringy gold. Fringy gold. Where was it? That I thought about putting underneath that. But let's see, it's that. And I don't know. I may put that on a pocket or something. But it's gold with dangle beads on it. It's really heavy. It's real heavy. Good gracious. Let me in my box. Here it is. This right here. I thought about using on some of the pieces on this, or maybe down here, but just because it has this kind of stuff on the inside. Thought maybe about putting that on it. I think that's a little much. I do. So I think that's going to be a little bit too much for me. Because I have all of this lace here, you know. So I'm wanting to see if I put this on a couple of pages, how it's going to look hanging out here with this lace. Ooh, I think that is going to be pretty with, you know, the fact that it has the gold and the red. I think I'll do that. A couple of pages with this on it, on the inside. I think I will. I like that. Just because of the fact that, you know, it has the, like I say, it has the gold and red and green and white in it. Is the pretty much the only reason I'm wanting to put that in there. I thought about trying to dress it up on the top, but I think if I do that, it's going to take away from it. And I think that's going to be pretty on some of those pages on the inside. So we'll have this. We'll do 2 pieces of this on the inside, and if we have some left, we'll dress up a pocket or 2 with it. Because let's see, we'll do 8.5. That'd be 1, 2. Should be able to do 4 pages. We'll do 4 pages with this on the inside, and I think that'll be a plenty of lace for that. So I'll take that and put it on 4 pages inside of the journal where it's sticking out through here, and that'll be enough lace in there. Now on some of the pockets we'll take and we're going to add some, you know, some darker gold. I have like this here that I think would be pretty on some of the pockets in there, just to go with the papers, you know what I'm saying? And then where did that one go? And then I have this, that's the, well, you can't see neither side of that, can you? And I have this where it is, you know, the brown and gold and white. I think that would be pretty too in it. And that might actually be pretty in here. And that's a bit much. I think I'll use the smaller trim to dress up pockets. This, and I got some white kind of like that, so we'll use that. So this is going to be kind of the lacy up one, basically. So I think these 2 here would be pretty good with that. And then this being off the pages, so we'll keep that with this journal. Put that in its pack here. And that bits together. I'm going through this because this is my train of thought and my thinking when I get journal covers and journal pages and such like that together. This is how I think. And this is my thoughts and reasonings as to why I'm wanting to use that particular piece for that particular journal. Just because I think that'll go pretty with that, with the lace pages that's in there. Okay. Alright, let's put this cover on here and hush up. So I like showing you the pages, the cover, the topper, and the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing, so it kind of all goes together. And so I was sitting here Monday, like I said, I was just sitting still, and I was like, I wanted to shoot a video, but I couldn't because every time I turned around, I couldn't see straight, and I was dizzy. So then I said, well, let me just see if I can't make some toppers for these journals that I got going. Oh yeah, that's going to be pretty. I like that. Because see, I want to put lace underneath it and, you know, juice it up a little more, but it's the cover is so busy. You know what I'm saying? So, but see, on the inside, it has the gold that matches the papers. Perfect. So that's why I'm like, you know, this probably should have been the outside cover and that been the inside cover, but I think it works. I think that's going to work great with those because it's, you know, it's red, green, white, gold, and burgundy all together. So I think that'll work. Okie doke. So I'm going to put that over here. Let that dry. So then this next one, we'll have to figure up a way to get it to tie as well. I think this is what I want for this one. Now this, I kind of thought about putting that around it and then putting that on here. But I'm not sure if I want to do that. Because that looks super busy, don't it? And the only reason is because I was like, this topper is kind of small for that journal cover. I was wanting to add a little more to it. But I think this one, we could put, you know, a little bit of lace behind it maybe, and it'd be okay. I don't know, I like it the way it is. Let's see with the deer, I like that. It's just home for the holidays. Now my thinking was take this and frame it on this here, about 1/4 of an inch all the way around. Put it like that and do 1/4 of an inch up here and have that framed and put it on here. And now, mind you, it would be 1/4 of an inch around it. You know what I'm saying? Still might do that. I don't know yet. But let's look at the papers and then we'll see what we think. Alright, so this is Lynn Art Studio. And it just said Vintage Christmas Festive Junk Journal Pages. So, and there's their name. Lynn Art Studio. Okay. Now this one is kind of, you know, browns, reds, greens. It has some people in it, so that's why I like some of the people. You know, I think she is just adorable, and she is going to be my front page. And that's why I was like, you know, put the home village in there, home for the holidays, because as you can see, it has, you know, the houses and such in the backgrounds. And then this has that Christmas background that you can write on. And this has some music in it as well. So see, like all the houses and stuff in the background. So yeah, I thought that would be Thought it would work well with the greens and the reds and all of that. It's different color greens and just home for the holidays. And then see, it has the deer here. And I said, well, that'll work. And then see, it has lacy bits and stuff in it. And the angels. Teddy bear. I got some teddy bears. We can make some pockets. I'll send them. Little gnome. Fireplace. Fireplace Christmas tree. It's set up to where you could possibly do, if you add pages in it, you could do a couple of signatures in this. Because see, this would be a good front page. She's just beautiful with her blue eyes. She's so pretty. And then you have ornaments and music. And see, and then this would be a good front page. And there you have old Jolly Santa with the houses in the background. And then you got the red truck. So yeah. The only thing is I haven't picked a center page for that one yet. So, but she's definitely going to be the front page. So I want her as the front page, I do believe. So I thought about putting Merry Christmas and then having her. So, you know, you have like a title page, you know what I'm saying? Then have her, the stocking, the deer, the angel, the teddy bear, the gnome Santa, fireplace. See, because it has several title pages, you know what I'm saying? So like you can do several different title pages in this. If you add just some coffee dye or tea dye paper in between each one of these, you could have like 1, 2, 3, and then you have a coffee dye, tea dye page, coffee, tea dye page, and that. And so that'd be 5 pages for that signature. So that's kind of what I was thinking. I was wanting to do a multi, and I was like, nah, I don't know about that. Yeah, you could definitely do. See, you have that as a title page, that as a title page, and then you take and split these two up into that. There's your title page with its 2 pages. So, yeah, if you wanted to, that's a good kit to make a multi-signature with, because it has 3 different title pages in it. And then you just put your coffee or tea dye or your colored red and green or brown Christmas paper in between it. So that was my thinkings on that. And I started to do that, and I was like, no, I'm going to make one journal out of that, just those pages. And I still really want to do that, but I'm not. I just want to do this. Do home for the holidays. I think I'm going to put a little bit of lace underneath it to, you know, kind of juice it up a little bit. Let's see what we got in our little bag of tricks over here. Okay, so now I'll go back over here in our, let's make something out of it pile. Probably make some pockets out of that. Alright, now I'm wanting to try to do like a layer there, like a layer here, and then have another layer. So I'm wanting it to be kind of, you know, like lace top and bottom. I don't know. I got some frilly lace. Let's go look at some frilly lace. That's lay flat lace. That's for the spine. That's spine lace. What are you doing, woman? Get your frilly lace out. You know, the curly Q lace. Where's it at? I'll be right back. Okay, curly Q lace. is what I'm talking about. See where it's gathered, you know what I'm saying? Curly Q lace. This is my sister brought it. She uses freezer tape to hold it down because she can't get it to stay down with nothing else, she said. So, oh yeah, let's put that on there. I'll put some of that down here at the bottom, like so. I think I'm going to try to put that all the way around it. What y'all think? I think so. I like that. Alright, so now I gotta come up with a closure. Now we want you to close up, buddy. So that's the question. I didn't put a closure on that because it's one of them, whatchamacallits. It's one of the tablecloth pieces, or not tablecloth, placemat pieces. Well, we can always just, you know, put a piece of lace on it to tie around it when we sew the signature in. We can do that. So let's right now. Okay, so with that on the corner here, like that. And I'm just going to cut this at an angle to the corners. Smooth this up. We're going to work on this bit first. Let me get me another little glue mat down here. Ooh, I about hit myself in the face. Alright, let's get our glue mat down here, because I don't know, I'm going to get Fabri-Tac all over my table, and then I'll wind up having one of my whatchamacallits glued to it. Okay, my frame, probably not. Close enough, right? Yep, okie doke. Okay, so, get the Fabri-Tac going. What are you doing? Is that too bright? Yep, green and green, tan. So I want to glue that on there where it kind of ruffles. On the very bottom. Okay, that is the front. All that's going to be pretty. Okay. Okay, so I want to put it like it's all the way around it. That's why I cut that corner at an angle, so it would angle up into it. Now it's wanting to move on me. Just stop curly cueing. That's the thing with curly Q lace. It wants the curly Q. Okay. And I need to put that right on there so that meets up. Okay, so we'll just take and cut it right here at an angle too. Maybe if I cut them at an angle, they'll meet up better. Hopefully, that's what I'm thinking. Probably not, but we're gonna try it. Okay, so let's flip you over, do this side. This may be way too extra, but I think it's gonna be pretty. I think it's going to be beautiful. Because, you know, that's what a Christmas journal's for, is to be a little extra. You know what I mean? Shoot. Okay, it goes that way to the outside there, buddy. Alright, let's put it here. I got my heater going again tonight. And I don't know if y'all can hear the wind outside or not, but the wind is a ripping. And it's like, oh, it's supposed to be, you know, it's going to be noticeably warmer in your area tonight. The heck? I'm telling y'all one thing, it is colder here tonight than it was last night. And the wind is just, it's not, you know, gusty. It's constantly like 20 miles per hour. It's just constant wind. It's crazy. Okie dokie. Ooh, yeah, I like it. Let's look, see what we think. Shut up. Look at that. Oh, yes, that's going to be pretty. I'm glad we're doing that cut at an angle there. So, you know what I'm thinking? I think I may try to come out from underneath here and do like a hand sewn in ties on it with this darker green. I may try to do that just on the inside here and here. And I may even break over and try to sew it on with my sewing machine. Probably not. I'm scared of my sewing machine. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm afraid it's gonna get me. I'm afraid my sewing machine's gonna sew my hands up. That's what I'm afraid of. Okay, I'm gonna turn it over. So then we're gonna come down this side. It needs to be turned this way. So this is gonna meet up with that piece like that in the corner. We'll do that right there, and we'll cut it right here at an angle. Angle out. Not in, out. Okie doke. Because I'm having to remember that I'm working on it upside down from what it would be. Because, see, there's a thin, see where it's gathered right here? So you flip that over, and that is the right side to put it on. So you have to remember to work with it on the gathered side to piece it together, not the right up side, because then your cuts will be off. Yeah. Whoopsie. And see, that's why I wanted to do this on this something else, because I know good and well I was not going to drive the glue straight half the time. And I think this will be cute for, you know, because this is kind of like, you know, the home for the holidays. True, you know, it's got pictures of the little girls, teddy bears, the fireplaces, you know, all that stuff. So it's another one where you can do a lot of, you know, like, you can put music in the background. You can make book page and make pockets out of them. You know, that kind of stuff. You can kind of do a little bit of pretty much what you want in it. Because it has teddy bears, it has people, it has Santa Claus, it's got gnomes, it has fireplaces. You know, we got all of those fussy cut bits with that kind of stuff where we can make, you know, ephemera if we want to. And I've got some that's already made up. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Alrighty. It's gonna look good. Let's push this up a little bit. And I may have wished that I'd put that in a little more, but you know what? I always like it right there on the edge. Myself, sure do. Alright, we got one more side to do. And we'll have 3 journal covers done. Let's see. This is the one, I gotta figure out something for that one. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to cut it open and fix it somehow or another. This one here is one that's real pretty. Like it has, I was going to take the bags and cut it open and make the journal cover out of it with the envelope. So we'll probably do that one in tomorrow's video, because I'm going to finish this up, put the tie, and figure out how I want the ties on it, and then that'll probably be it for this set. And we got 3 to work on tomorrow. Okay, let's see. All right, so it's got to go this way, and you just cut it from that piece. Oh, it's off. It's broke off anyways. Okay, good. So we need it to go here to here. Okay. And I think I'm going to wait to cut that until I get this piece on here, because I'll cut it and mess it up. I know I will. Okay, let's see. I need to pull you over a little bit here, buddy. I'll pull you over a little bit, get you to meet up with that corner. There we go. Okay. I think that's going to work. And I'm fine with it, you know, hanging off the side a little bit over either side of the journal. I think that'd be pretty, actually. Okay, so I'm going to take and glue these bits down here. Make sure they're good and attached. These corner bits. Okay. Okay, let's get this back over here, see what we're looking at now. Hush up. Shut up, that's pretty. Alright, this corner here's not meeting up how I want it, but that's fine. We can fix that with a little bit of Fabri-Tac when we glue it down. And I'm fine with it being twirled up and hanging over the edge, because I want it poofy. You know what I'm saying? I want it poofy. I like that, y'all. Is that not pretty? What's it look like in the camera? Let's see. Oh, it looks good, don't it? I'm going to hold it up so I can look at it in my face. Oh, I like it. Okie doke. Well, then we can add, since it's going to be puffed up like that, I might add some pages in between them. You know, it won't hurt to add a few pages in between. Hush. Like every 2 journal pages, we can take and add in a coffee dye or tea dye. Be just fine. Be just fine. All right. So let's glue this sucker down. I'm going to glue just this piece, and then whatever pieces of lace that need to be fixed, you know, adhere to the top of the journal because it's just not laying right, then we'll do that after we get the whole thing put on. I'm doing extra glue on these lace edges all the way around, just extra. Gooping it up, I am. The reason for that mainly is so when I put it on here, I can put it where I want it. Because I know, whoops, see, about dropped it. So it's like I know I'm going to wind up dropping it on there. And fluff my lace out. I'm going to pull it down here so I can get over top of it and look at it. Make sure that it's centered up. Okay. And we'll push it down, push it down. Okay. Heck yes. Oh, that is so pretty. Hush up, y'all. Look how pretty that is. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. Okay, well, when I did that, all of these corner bits that seemed like they weren't going to line up are, you know, lining up. So I'm just going to take and put a little bit of lace, or not lace, I'm going to put a little bit of glue underneath the corner bits to make it a little more sturdy, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Just the corner pieces, you know. So I want them sturdy to where, like, you know, it's attached to the journal and not just free flowing in the air. Just my corner bits. I'll learn how to work with the Fabri-Tac lady. Okay, got one more corner over here to get attached. Okay. I think that looks good. I like it. I know it's upside down to y'all right now. I got Fabri-Tac all over my fingers, and if I touch it, I'm going to be glued to it. So I got to get that off real quick like. Where is that Fabri-Tac string coming from? All the back of my hand. Okay. There we go. Yep, I like that a lot. Okay, so the corners are glued down here, 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 and here. and then the rest of it can ruffle. I just wanted, you know, the corners of it to be secured, so like if anything happened, it wouldn't jerk the whole piece off. You know what I'm saying? Oh yes, that is pretty, y'all. Look, I love that. Okie dokie. I think I'm gonna let the top bits dry, and then I think I am gonna take and put red here to tie it with. Is that a straight legs or is that scallop? Let's see, because this is kind of a thicker lace. Oh, that would be pretty with it. Yeah, so you take this, and that's going to be our ties. That'll be our tie to it. I like that. Okay. And that's what we're doing. Because I'm afraid if I put green over here, it's going to take away from that. So I want red to try to go with that. Okay. Alright, so let's get that on real quick like, so I can let y'all go. Trying to get enough to where we got a good size where we can make a tie with it. Not have, you know, 3 foot extra. Because, you know, on bad days either, you know, have way too much or not enough. Most of the time it's way too much, to be honest. Okay, so I just met it up here in the middle. I'm going to pull it and cut it, and then we'll glue it to either side. And that's going to be our tie to this one. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Okay, so we're going to leave it here. Center it up. I'm going to do between, what, 4 and 5 there? Like always. Yep. Okie doke. Come on, glue. Thank you. Well, even though I'm stitching this, see, it's even still got the price tag on her. See what I'm saying? There's what it was, a plaid paste mat. And that was from the Dollar General. Alright, so even though I'm gluing it straight to this, I'm going to let this dry, and I think I may try to put a piece of that over top of it just to cover that where the tie bit is. You know what I'm saying? Just to add to the fluff of it, the cover. See what I mean? Oh, shut up. That'll be pretty. Yes, it will. Alright, that's what I'm going to do with that. So we'll need to work on this again tomorrow. Okay, we need to line you up. Get you at 4 and 5 here. Or the simpler way to do it would be to just take this and lay it here. Like so. Yep, okie doke. Now you can come in and you can put paper over this. Alright, you are upright, right? Yes, you are. Okie doke. I had to make sure it was right up. I'm going to move that out a little bit. Okay, Fabri-Tac, Fabri-Tac. It's messy. Messy, messy. good thing about the cloth is you can wipe it off and it'll dry. That Fabri-Tac right there. Okay, so now do I want to take this and run it down both sides? Yes, I do. I'll stop moving. And take and run that down both sides right here, just off the inside of it, like that, just to cover up where I had to put my attachments on. And that's what I'm going to do. And that'll just add to the cover with that frilled up lace. Well, we got the Fabri-Tac out making a mess with it. Let's just go on ahead and get it done, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's go on ahead and get it done. No, I wish it'd have come out of the bottle. I'm gonna lay it down there, and I think I may just have enough to do this over here and have a wee bit extra. I do have enough to do that and a wee bit extra. Okay. Good job, us. Look at that. Enough to put it on there with a wee bit extra. I'm just going to cut that. I'm going to cut it at an angle. And then look, there's just a good little scrappy back. Now we may have to possibly, you know, trim up some here in a little bit, but, you know, we're going to let it dry before we do this trim. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm going to glue this here, the width of this lace, so it's completely covered up. Well, that fabric's eating that Fabri-Tac up, ain't it? Look at that. Soaking it up. Okay, let's get this on here. And come up some. Okay. Oh, I think that's going to be pretty. I hope it is. I hope it is. Alright, let me look back here. Oh, look. It looks good on the outside as well. Hush. I love it. Okay. Get this as straight as we can. Now when this dries good, I will come and cut these here off straight with the cover. Okay, now be careful on this side not to get my cover piece glued into that. Oh, come on. And this fabric is soaking it up. So we gotta work quick with this here. Oh, I went a smidge over. Okay, that is So this needs to go down this way. Look, get it on there before you mess it up. Okay, that one there is not coming out as good as the back, but it is okay. It's on there. Alright. Good Lord. Fabri-Tac. Well, that's one way. If you do a tablecloth that is covered inside and out, and you don't want to have to re-sew it to get your tie on there. Sure enough. Okay. I'm afraid to mess with it too much. That some of them wrinkles out of that, but I want that because I wanted this glued down to the edge, so see, then you couldn't see, you know, where that was attached at. You see what I'm saying? That was the main purpose of doing that, was gluing that on there to cover up where we attached the tie bits to it. Oh, look at that, y'all. Hush up, that's pretty. Oh, yep. Oh, I love it. That is so pretty. I like that. Like I said, I'm going to cut it straight with these cover bits. You can see I got Fabri-Tac all over my fingers, but that's okay. It's okay. We made something pretty. Sometimes you got to get a little messy to get pretty. You know what I'm saying? Okie doke. Alright, so I know I probably went way over an hour. Oh yeah, hour and 15 minutes probably. Close to it anyways. But we got 3 journal covers glued on. This one here took the most time, but I wanted to put that stuff on it to bling it up. Juice it up. Oh yes, that is so pretty. I love it. That is going to be so pretty. And then you tie your bow over here to hold your signature together. Shut your face. Look at that. You know, if I tied a pretty bow, that would work. But yeah, so that's yep, that's it. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, doke. Let's lay it back open before it gets stuck together. It's pretty much almost dry because that fabric ate it up, but alright. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, I'm going to square these end pieces up here where it's flared and out. I think that'll look good, y'all. I think that is going to be beautiful. And if you notice, I'm not pulling the lace to cut it. I'm just holding the bit, because if you pull it, you're going to pull some of that where it's gathered up, and you'll wind up cutting too much. Okay, so there it is with the cut off bits. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I like that a lot. Oh, that's going to be such a pretty journal. I'll probably keep that one. I don't know. Somebody makes me a good offer for it, I might let it go, but that's going to be pretty. Ooh, I love it. Okie doke. I'm going to quit admiring my own work, and I'm going to get the heck off here. I'm going to keep these little bits. We'll put them on something. Who knows? Put them in my lace jar. I might add them to a lace snippet, something or another later on down my line of work of learning how to sew. Oh, that is so pretty. Ooh, I love it. All right, so there's one that we did. Here's the other. You know, we just glued that one on. We'd already did the journal making. I still got to trim up the lace bits on this. Like I said, we put it together, but yeah. So there's that one piece. And then here's this one that we did. See, I was thinking about doing this with this, and I was like, nah, it's going to be a little bit much. But I'm glad I chose that one, because this one is, this one's just music background and stuff, so. And then this one here is the one where we did the shorter piece in the front and the longer piece in the back that wraps around the back of it and ties here on the side. I've done that a few times. It's a quick, easy journal closure. And it gives you your bow in the front. If you're not like me and can tie a pretty bow, it would be beautiful. But yeah, so then your journal closure is going to look like that in the front. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alrighty, thank y'all for joining me today and getting some of our covers done and ready to go. So we got, let's see, there's one. I think I'm pretty much done with it. I think I got to cover the inside of this one. And then these two are going to, this one here, I got to figure out something for that. That's going to involve some work. I'm wanting to make it a multi-signature one and do like a piece down the middle of it and cover it with lace. I got to figure that out. So I may wait to use that cover on something else. And then this one is, we're going to take the bag apart, cover the manila envelope inside and out. And that's those bags that we had got from the Hobby Lobby. But there are our beautiful journal covers that we did today. Or toppers, I should say. I love them. Thank you all for joining me. And I hope you enjoyed it and got some ideas, if nothing else, and a little bit of entertainment. Thank y'all. We'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night.